Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name.
Hello and welcome to Maritime Sports Cards. This is break number 177. My name is Sean and I'm happy to have you all here tonight. If you are watching live on YouTube, please say hello in chat. Nice to see who's following along with us. I see we've got Jersey John, Corey T, welcome, and Daniel, two first-time breakers here. Corey says first-time breaker, and Daniel as well. Well, welcome. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it here tonight. I know I have a blast ripping open the cards, and hopefully you guys will too. Just before we get into tonight's break, we will talk about our products. We've got 6 boxes on the go here tonight. Of course, we've got 1 box of 24-25 Stature. That is the dual rookie class with Connor Bedard and Celebrini potential. We've got a little bit of a throwback here, 21-22 Artifacts. That's the Cole Caulfield rookie here, so hopefully we'll hit something nice out of that. Brand new Allure just released last week. Was it last week? No, week in 3 days. We'll call it 10 days ago. This is brand new Allure. So far, pretty impressed by the product. I would say it's much better than last year's product, but not quite as good as the 23-24 release. Although I will say the inserts are super cool. So I'm really enjoying 25-26 Allure. We've got 1 box of 25-26 Series 1. That's, of course, Demidov's rookie year. And we've got 24-25 Series 2, the big chase there, Celebrini rookie, the young gun. So, again, welcome to any of our newcomers here tonight, and welcome back to our regular viewers. I see, who else do we have here in chat? So we've got Jean Saulnier, nice to see you. Brad as well, another first-time breaker. So we have 3 first-time breakers here tonight. That's awesome. Love it. Mo, nice to see you. Julian, hey, Julian, how are you? And by the way, Julian, yes, I did see the clips on the Blind Hockey League as well. I was at the alumni game and actually got to meet some of the members from the Blind Hockey team, and it was super cool. Thanks for sharing that link with me. Trevor, nice to see you. Kiefer, Serge, and Phil. Awesome. So many people here watching live. That is always making it a little bit more fun when we've got people here. I will cut over to our team randomizer here in just 1 second. And, of course, the way that we do things here at Maritime Sports Cards is it is a team random break. So for those of you that are newcomers, we're going to jump to a randomization screen, and we'll have a list of teams on the left-hand side, and we're going to have a list of participants on the right-hand side. We will randomize each list 3 times, and then that will get you paired up with whatever team you have here tonight. We'll rip open these boxes, and any of the inserts or hit cards are yours. We'll mail those out to you at no additional charge. We do not send out base cards. We've talked about this many times on our break, as well as many others. It is not possible to send out the base cards without having to jack the price up, just simply because Canada Post goes by not only weight, but also thickness of the package. And those base cards that are not worth very much whatsoever add so much weight to the postage, and so we don't send those out. However, if you are in the Maritimes, or if you're able to drop by a show, so there's a show coming up this coming Saturday, I always have sets that I give away. So if you want a base set, if I'm at a show and you're there, I'm happy to give you a base set if I've got some. And then I usually bring base cards for people to fill their sets as well. I got a question there from Brad. How many spots are there in the break? Usually there's 32. So there's 32 NHL teams. Usually we do 32 spots. Okay, so without further ado, let's cut over to our randomization screen. And as I said, we've got our list of teams there on the left and our participants on the right. I will randomize each list 3 times. And before we do that, though, I do need to randomize a left and right. So I've got a randomization here on the left and right. The reason why we do that is sometimes we're going to get a card like a checklist, for example, that has a team on the left and on the right side of the card. So who do you give it to? We just randomize ahead of time so we know who's going to win that card. So let me just do that. I'll do it one time here. And so tonight, any cards that have a team pictured on the left and the right side of the card will go to whoever has the team on the left-hand side of the card. All right, let's get our teams randomized here. So like I said, I'm going to do that 3 times. So there's 1, 2, and 3 times. I'm going to do the same for our participants. There's 1, 2, and 3 times. So I'll leave that up there on the screen for just a few minutes so you can see which team you've been assigned to. We also do allow for trades. The way trades work is both teams have to be watching here live on YouTube, and as long as both participants agree on the trade, then we will go ahead and swap teams with you. So if you have a trade to propose, go ahead and throw that up in chat. If you are or were in the Moncton area this past weekend, you would have perhaps taken part in some of the Hockey Day in Canada celebrations. It was here in Moncton, New Brunswick, of all places, which was kind of super cool. I did get to go to a few of the events. I went to the Breakfast with the Cup. Unfortunately, the Cup was not there, which is kind of the whole point of going to the Breakfast with the Cup. However, they did replace it with the Four Nations Cup, which was kind of cool. And they had the QMJHL President's Trophy there. And a panel. So they had Ron McLean. They had a local Gabe Smith, who's a Wild Cats player. They had Francois Beauchemin, used to play for the Toronto Maple Leafs, won a Stanley Cup with the Anaheim Ducks. They had Rebecca Johnston, who is a 3-time Olympic gold medal winning hockey player from Team Canada, as well as, of course, Ron McLean hosting everything. That was kind of cool. So it was fun. Got a couple of trades here being proposed. Columbus is available. Toronto is available for trade. Vegas, Kraken is up for grabs. Again, if you're looking to trade your assigned team, you can go ahead and put that in chat. Or if you want to propose a trade to an individual, you can direct it at them. As long as both of you agree, we can make the trade. We will allow just a couple more minutes here for trade before we get started with tonight's break. We do have a number of newcomers here tonight in our break. I think I saw 3. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, go ahead and throw them up in chat. If I can't answer because I'm in the middle of doing something here with the break, the community here is awesome. And somebody will absolutely answer your question for you. And Brad, no, not a stupid question. You had asked how many spots are there. During the Connor Bedard hype, when really it was Bedard or bust, there wasn't much else in some of those products. We actually only did 31 teams, and we randomized every single Chicago card amongst participants. So there are times when it might not be, although I will say that the products have seemed to even out, and it's not a boom or bust on one specific player or team for that matter. And so we've moved back to the 32-team format. So there was a time when it wasn't. Okay, not seeing any other trades being proposed here yet or agreed upon. I'll give this maybe another 2 minutes, and then we're going to get on with the break here tonight. If you are in the Moncton area, there is a card show coming up this coming Saturday. It is at the Knights of Columbus building, which is located at 84 Broadway Street. The show is from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., and I'd say it's definitely worth the drive. If the weather's not, as far as I can tell, the weather's going to be good. It's going to be cold, but the sky should be clear. I would say if you're within an hour and a half-ish, 2 hours of the Moncton area and you're into cards, it's worth the trip. It's a really good show, lots of really good quality vendors, and a nice mix of vintage to new. There are some vendors that do have wax. I know I do. I've got a number of different wax that I sell as well. There are some other non-hockey sports, so you will find football, basketball, baseball, a little bit of F1, UFC. In much smaller quantity, though. I want to set expectations. You may only find a couple tables that offer that. It is primarily hockey, and then there is some TCG as well, like Pokemon, One Piece, Magic. Not massive at this show, although there are a few tables that have that too. It is 2 floors. I don't know how many vendors in total. I would say it's got to be somewhere in the, I'm guessing, 75-ish range. So if you do come, make sure that you visit both floors. I've heard of people going to the basement, looking around and leaving, and didn't realize there was anything upstairs, and vice versa. Make sure you check out both floors. All right, I don't see any trades that have materialized here, so I'm going to go ahead and put our stuff here into graphic format. Just give me 1 second while I do that. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hang on, I'm going to hit the back button. Worst case scenario, I may have to hit, I may have to look at the live stream to figure out who had what team, because I don't know what just happened, but I've never seen that go like that before. So hopefully the back button here is going to work. Oh, you got a screenshot. That's even better. Can you post? I don't know. Can you put a screenshot in chat? Huh. I've never seen that happen before. All right, if somebody can post the screenshot, that would be awesome. If you can't post it into chat, can you message it to me on Facebook, please? I'm going to open that up, and I'll have to type in each of the names manually, which will take me just a couple of seconds, but I don't know what else to do. I've never had the random.org refresh like that before. That was odd. Okay, I'm glad somebody took a screen. I was going to have to go back and watch the current live stream here to catch it, but if you got a screenshot, that's cool. So just bear with me here, folks, 1 second. All right. Thank you, Brad. I've got a nice big screenshot here. So give me 1 second here while I get this all lined up. It'll take me, like I said, it's going to take me just a minute here to do that. Again, thanks for everyone with the help with sending the screenshots. That's awesome. I got one, so I don't need any more of them, but I do have one here that I can work off of. And it's going to take me a second here to manually type these in. Good news is I'm not too bad at typing, so it shouldn't take too long, but it will take a second. Gotta love technology. I don't know if you guys saw, but in the poll, I do have a, I got the poll up right now asking about goalie fights. Did you guys see the goalie fight? That was something that apparently has not happened in 6 years. I don't recall who the last one was. I guess that's a good trivia question, but it's been 6 years since there's been a goalie fight. And of course, we had Bobrovsky going after Nedeljkovic in the game there. And apparently, Nedeljkovic is only one of 5 goalies to have a Gordie Howe hat trick, although not in the same game. He has scored a goal, he's got an assist, and he now has a fight. So that was kind of interesting when I heard that. Almost there, folks. If you're just joining us, we had a little technical difficulty where the team randomizing screen refreshed itself and had a cache error, but somebody got a screen grab, so that's cool. And I'm just typing out manually the list of participants here. So while we're waiting, I know that we've got a number of new people to brakes here tonight, which is super cool. If you've got any questions, I think there's 3 or 4 of you watching. If you've got questions about brakes in general, go ahead and ask. The community would be more than happy to jump in and help answer for you while I'm typing away. Okay, so I had to type fast, but not like secretary fast. Like video game player quick, I guess. Although some of those are pretty darn quick. Okay, got that done. Now I just got to put it in graphic format here. Well, it definitely kept me on my toes here tonight. Okay, so I've got the list of teams and participants there up on the screen. Appreciate it if you take a moment and just double check. Have I made any errors? Because I had to manually type it in. I just want to double check that it looks correct. So I'll leave that probably for just a couple minutes longer than I might have normally, just so that we can be certain that I have not made any mistakes. In the meantime, check out this personal pickup. Put that under the card cam. I picked that up the other day for myself, and it's gorgeous. Actually, you know what? Let me take that out of there. Or at least take the top cover off. Look at that patch. Isn't that super cool? I wish I had a little bit of the lettering from the Toronto Maple Leafs in the logo, but man, that's a nice patch. So I did pick that up for myself the other day. Is anyone seeing any mistakes whatsoever in the list of participants? I did have to type that out manually, so I just want to make sure that everything looks good. Oh, I do see some comments there on the goalie fights. I think the best goalie fight that I ever watched was Potvin and Hextall. I thought that was super cool because nobody expected Potvin to actually beat Hextall, and of course He did. He cut him over the eye, and I remember he skating by the bench, and Domi was motioning to Hextall's eye, going, "What happened to your eye, man? What happened to your eye?" That was pretty entertaining. Okay, I don't see anyone that's made any comments about them not having the right team there. I think I've got everything correct, so I am going to go and put that in the upper right-hand corner, and we will get started with tonight's break. Again, sorry for the small delay there. You missed A and Andrew. Oh, I might have spelled it wrong, but as long as we know who it is, that's totally cool. All right, well, we're going to start off tonight with 25-26 Series 1. So good luck, everyone. Tonight's break. All right, so as usual with Flagship, we're going to see 3 inserts in the center. The rest are all base cards, so we'll skip past all the base cards. We're right to our inserts, and we got a clear cut right away. Moritz Seider going out to Detroit. And there we go. Nice clear cut there. We got a Encore, Carlson, and a sizzle reel there of Wyatt Johnston. Let's get our clear cut sleeved up. Don't like to get those scratched. And we have an Encore there of Stature. We have a Matthew, Chuck, and Barkov on the compadres, and there's our very first young gun there. Tolopilo for Vancouver. What a dumpster fire Vancouver is right now, my goodness. First team to be officially eliminated from the playoffs, and I think that happened like several days ago, if not even maybe like a week ago, which is insane this early in the season to be eliminated from the playoffs mathematically. Definitely a selling team. They just got rid of Kiefer Sherwood. Lots of rumors surrounding Pedersen, but I don't know who the heck is going to take his contract at $11+ million. They'd have to eat an awful lot of that one, I think. Hey, we got a pop count 1,000 there of Ilya Sorokin. We have Matthew Nyes there on the sizzle reel and a Matthews on the compositions. So yeah, I don't know what they're going to do, Vancouver. I mean, clearly they're in a, well, quote-unquote rebuild. However, they're going to have they will have the best shot at the first-round draft pick. I can't see how anyone's going to finish worse than them. And, of course, the presumed number 1 right now is Gavin McKenna, which could be a generational talent as they're touting him. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not a bad thing. Okay, we've got a canvas here of Thomas Harley. We got another young gun there, Robida. And there, we were just talking about Pedersen. Lots of people seem to think he can turn it around. But $11 million worth of turnaround? I don't know. He's got talent. Maybe he just needs the right team around him. Okay, we've got an Encore there, Josh Morrissey. We have compositions of J-Rob and a tracking systems there of Mackenzie Blackwood. Got a Bustle Sam Reinhart and a young gun there, Dvorsky. He's not a bad one. He's certainly coming up in value lately. We've got Mitch Marner on the Cup Quest, one of my favorite insert cards of 25-26 Series 1. They're pretty cool looking. So we'll take that. And do we have a third one? Hold on. Was the Sam Reinhart the first one in that one? I think it was. Yeah, there's no numbered card there. So Dvorsky, not a bad young gun there. Of course, chasing Demidov, he's the big one in this year's product. But Dvorsky, not a bad one. Got a Dazzler there, Willie Nylander. Canvas for Hagee and a Seth Jarvis on the portraits. Yes, Rich, he is a cousin of Bedard's. Gavin McKenna, that is. Oh, we got another young gun there, Washi, Adam Fox. So not related by blood, but they are cousins, and by all accounts, Connor Bedard says that McKenna is a better player than he is. I haven't seen it myself. I've been impressed by McKenna's play in the juniors. I don't think he was all that great at the World Junior Championship, if I'm being honest. But, you know, maybe he was battling through something. It's hard to tell. Okay, we got a Compadres there. That's a speckle parallel. We got Jacob Slavin on a canvas, and there's Bedsy right there, just talking about him on a compositions. Expecting 6 young guns in a box. We've got 4 so far, 3 packs left, so we should get hopefully 2 more young guns here. An encore Dustin Wolf, starting to look much better. We've got Seth Jarvis and Riley Duran. Silver outburst there. Our Toronto Maple Leafs, Jake McCabe. Those that are not familiar with our breaks, I am a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. Have been my entire life. I don't know why, but I am. All right, we got a Cale Makar there on the Compadres, and we have a cup crest of Adrian Kempe. Toronto Maple Leafs right now in a world of hurt with all the injuries. They've got to be looking at trade deadline moves, I would have to think. Just hopefully they don't do something that's going to be hugely detrimental to the team long term. Last pack here, first box. And we have a Cole Perfetti canvas. And we have Coco on our last young gun. And Wyatt Johnston on the UD portraits. First box in the books here. And one of the things we do here on our breaks is giveaways. So we like to do some giveaways. We're going to start and do our first one here of the night. The way that works is you just put !join into chat, and that will get you entered into a chance to win whatever the prizes are. So our very first one is this card here. So I've got a UP mascot card, and the reason I chose that is the person behind UP unfortunately passed away a few days ago. So the person that had been playing UP, or how do you say that? Yeah, I mean, he's the guy that's in the costume of UP, had passed away. So I thought it'd be fitting to give away a UP card here to start off tonight's break. So go ahead and do !join in chat so you can see what everyone else is doing. Just follow along. If you are the winner of this card, we will get that mailed to you, even if you are not participating in tonight's break. So you don't have to have a spot in tonight's break in order to participate. We will get that mailed out to you at no charge. I did see one question there, and I got the join, so I'll have to scroll up here one sec. Let me see if I can figure out the answer to that question. I think it was Jersey asked one. So I don't get that card. So Jersey, you get any of the insert cards. What you don't get are the base cards. So these are base cards, right? These are just your regular base cards. There's nothing special about them. I don't mail these out just because it would cost way too much to do it. So we'd have to charge like a lot more for a spot in a break if we were to mail out base cards, and it just doesn't make sense. But all of the insert cards that we hit tonight, if that's from your team, yes, you will get those. Just because I didn't put it in a top loader doesn't mean that you're not getting it. The top loader cards tend to be the quote unquote better hits, but like all of these cards are hit cards. They're insert cards. There's the Bedsy. So that, yes, is getting mailed out tonight to whoever has Chicago, so on and so forth. So hopefully that answers that. All right, so as I said, we are doing a giveaway here. Just do !join for your chance to win this UP card. And I'll give that just another 30 seconds or so. And then we're going to get into box number 2 of our break here tonight, which will be 24-25 Series 2. All right, no more entries in the draw. And our winner is Mo. Congratulations, Mo, on the O-Pee-Chee card. We'll get that sent out to you. All right, back to ripping a box here. 24-25 Series 2, Jason Celebrini. And right after this, I'm going to share a little tip for you about Series 2. So if I forget or I don't do it, please remind me, because I think this is a valuable tip. You're going to want to hear it. So one of the things I like to think is a little bit different about our breaks compared to some of the others that are out there, and there are lots to choose from, so I really appreciate that you folks have landed here at Maritime Sports Cards. I like to make it more about just ripping through cards as fast as possible, and then we ship your cards to you, and it takes half an hour. I like to talk about hockey. I like to talk about things that are happening in our hobby. I like to share if there's a scam going on, letting you know what's happening, if there's news that's come out. I like to make it, I hope, entertaining for you, the viewer and participant in the break. There are plenty of breaks out there that if you want to just rip through the cards as fast as possible and have it over with, they're out there. I like to make it a little more than that. So I do have a tip for you on Series 2 and how you can save yourself a bunch of money. All right, here we go. Box number 2, we've got a portrait here of Brendan Brisson, and our first young gun is Seamus Casey. And an electricity there of Trevor Zegras, who is absolutely lighting it up for the Philadelphia Flyers. I like to see his young gun come up a little bit more. It's been coming up, but I think his young gun could be valued a little bit higher than it currently is based on his performance. Okay, we got an on tour there, Toronto Maple Leafs. There's Matthews and Marner, another young gun. This one is Jack Thompson. I saw the San Jose Sharks and I thought, oh, maybe, but unfortunately, wrong color uniform. We got a Jake Ottinger on the Ooh La La. Man, Celebrini's young gun has just gone to the moon. There is a point where it's got to level off, but it just seems to be going up about every week, about $50. Or more. I've been watching the Slab Sharks auction just before the break here tonight, and it's definitely gone up again. There's Huberdeau on a canvas. Bang for your puck on John Carlson, and a Matt Boldy on the electricity. The Silver Outburst coming. Is it a young gun? No, it looks like it's a regular Silver Outburst. Who did we get? We got Jordan Greenway on the Silver Outburst. These are cool looking cards. I love the Outburst. We got Tisplakov. That's a tough one to say. And we got a canvas of Peterka. We have a young gun renewed, Matthew Tkachuk. Boy, he get rocked in his first game back. If you haven't seen that check, look up Matthew Tkachuk rocked first game back or some. Google that. Man, did he get leveled. Which did eventually lead to the fight with the goalies. Happened much later in the game, but it was definitely a factor. We got Bo Horvat there on the canvas. We got a Jake Ottinger on the Young Guns renewed, and on a heater there, Lucas Raymond. Oh, we got a numbered card, a deluxe. So a deluxe there of, is that Turcotte? Turcotte, yeah. It's hard to see through the camera. This one is numbered 53 out of 250. Congrats to LA on that one. We got a on tour, and we have another Young Guns in behind that, Johansson. So we got Albert Johansson. Just going to get this deluxe sleeved up. We'll take a deluxe. Nice rare hit there. We got a fluorescence from the Canes, number 29, Bradley Nadeau. We have a speckled parallel there of a portrait, Brendan Brisson, and a Jet Luchenko. Welcome aboard. So to give you an idea, the Macklin Celebrini version of this welcome aboard card is now anywhere from $5 to $10. His portrait, $10 to $15. He has surpassed the Bedard hype of 23-24. All right, got another Kachuk there. That's the speckle version of Electricity. Oh, we have another Young Gun there, Ponomarev, and a it's Pekka Luukkonen there on the Ooh La La. Well, that's 5 Young Guns. We got one more coming. 3 packs left. And then again, remind me, after this box, I'm going to show you a little trick for Series 2. Got a canvas there. Boone Jenner on tour, McDavid and Draisaitl, and a playlist of Kaprizov. Corey is asking, who do you get who they are playing for, or what's on the card. So whatever team is on the card, that's the team that goes to. So if they've been traded, doesn't matter. If they're like Mitch Marner, for example, we get a Mitch Marner card and he's got a Toronto Maple Leaf uniform, it goes to whoever has Toronto in the break here. All right, we have a portrait, Nick Suzuki, and our last Young Gun, presumably, Zachary LaRue there. We've got a Samuel Honzik on the welcome aboard. Okay, last pack. Let's get a high gloss Celebrini Young Gun, or the gold 1 of 1. That would be nice. I don't see any gold in here. We do have a black bang for your puck, so that is a relatively rare parallel of that insert. That's Evan Bouchard. We got a Cale Makar Dazzler and a Mikko Rantanen Young Gun renewed. So unfortunately, no Celebrini Young Gun there. We did get a nice deluxe though. And our Young Guns. Let's get those cleared off. And then I got to show you this tip. If you are looking to buy, let me just see if I can get this pulled up here. Hold on, I just realized I don't have my mic hooked up to that screen. 1 second, I'm going to get my mic hooked up to that e-pack screen, and then we're going to talk about it. Sorry about that. Okay, can everyone hear me now? Just give me a note in chat. Awesome. Sorry about that, folks. I just set this up like 10 minutes before the break because I'm like, I got to share this with you guys. This is really important. Okay, so what I was saying is that if you're looking to buy a 24-25 Series 2 hobby box, the cheapest you're going to find it right now is about $350 Canadian plus tax. And I know on this website, for example, it says that 401 Games has it for $249. No, they don't. They're sold out. So if you can find it, the cheapest you're going to find it right now in Canada is about $350 for a hobby box, that's a big price. I mean, that was kind of the Bedard pricing. It got up to $479, I think it was, or $499 for a Bedard hobby box. I hope this doesn't go this high, but right now it's high. All right, so I know that this is not everyone's cup of tea, but E-Pack. So E-Pack is an Upper Deck website. So you can go to the Upper Deck. If you Google E-Pack Upper Deck, you go there. You can create an account. And I'm not sponsored by this, by the way. I get nothing out of this, but I'm giving you a tip. If you go to the E-Pack version, it's $139.99 US a box, which works out to what, about $195 Canadian? So you're going to save about $150 a box. Now, yes, it is virtual. So if we open one of these packs, you're going to see that you're going to get cards, right? They're virtual cards. However, you can request the card to be sent to you physically. Now, you will pay shipping, but if you're, shipping a whole bunch of cards, it might be like $10, for example, to ship your cards to you. So if you hit a Celebrini Young Gun in an E-Pack, you can then have that Celebrini Young Gun shipped to you, and you'll have a physical card. So these digital E-Pack cards can be converted into physical cards that you receive. So how does this work? Well, I'm going to buy a pack right now. I won't buy a whole box. I'm going to buy a pack right now so you can see that you open up the pack on camera here on the screen, and whatever you get, those are your cards. So if I've navigated here, and if I click on more info, you're going to see that you can buy a single pack, you can buy a box, or you could buy a case. So at a box price of $139.99 US, that's about $200 Canadian. Way cheaper than the $349 everywhere else. So if I click on it, I'm going to buy a pack. Hold on, I'm going to have to take that off my screen for 1 second. Can't show you that. Otherwise, you guys will be shopping with my credit card. Okay, so I purchased my pack, and I can now hit this open pack. So here's my packs that I've bought, and you can choose which ones to open. If you've got multiples, you can figure it out. And I'm gonna hit open. So now I can now see what's in my pack. I can drag them one by one if I want, or I can just show them all. So I'm just going to hit show them all. If you want to slow roll it, you can yourself, or you can just hit this. And so in my pack, I got a Callum Ritchie Young Gun, I got an On Tour, and I got a Welcome Aboard. Those are the 3 inserts, and then those are my base cards. If I want to convert this, then all I do is click here, physical item, and then it goes into an area where I can get them shipped to me. So again, I'm not sponsored by E-Pack. I'm just telling you can save $150. And shipping is not, it's not cheap. However, you're saving $150 on a box. If you hit a Celebrini Young Gun, for example, it's not going to cost $150 to get it shipped to you. If it's a bunch of cards where you're like, yeah, you know what, it's just not worth shipping, leave them in your E-Pack for now. You still own them. And then if you open up future e-packs down the road for whatever reason, you can then pick out which ones you want shipped to you. You don't have to have like those other, if I only wanted that Callum Ritchie Young Gun, I just choose that one. I don't have to choose the other ones, and they won't ship the base cards. Those are non-transferable. They stay on the site for all the same reasons we talked about with the brakes. Again, not sponsored, just trying to pass on some information to you so that perhaps you can get something out of it. All right. And I'm not a huge e-pack guy, by the way. If you looked into my account, you'd see I've got, I open up some of the free packs every once in a while. And the free packs, you will never get a really big hit. They're all just base cards from what I understand. I've heard stories of hits in a free pack, but nobody's ever been able to confirm it. But I have bought the odd pack here and there that are just e-pack exclusive. So they launch a product, and the only way you can get those cards is through e-pack. So I've bought a few that way, and the shipping hasn't been totally crazy. Like I shipped myself, I don't know, it was 20 something cards, and I paid about $8 in shipping, and the cards were exclusive. You can't get them anywhere else. So anyway, let's open up artifacts. This one's a 21-22 year, and that should be the Cole Caulfield rookie year. And it does say up to 3 hits in every single box. There may be some redemption cards in here which technically are expired. However, if you reach out to Upper Deck customer service, they will allow you to send in a redemption card. They'll give you a spot where you can send it, and you may or may not get what's on the redemption, but they try to get you something equivalent. All right, here we go. First pack artifacts. Definitely one of my favorite products in terms of bang for your buck. So we got some base here on the back. We have a decoy. And in behind our base, we should have our first insert. It looks like a silver parallel. It is in fact a silver parallel. It is numbered out of 299, so it's 275 out of 299 of Rupe Hints. Okay, we'll take the base off the back again. And this one looks like another silver. This one's out of $5.99. So this is actually a silver parallel match Pacioretty. So there's the silver and the regular base card, but they are the silver numbering. And I would have to think that the e-pack will eventually catch on, and they will raise their prices because e-pack does not want to be competing with local brick and mortar hobby shops. So I don't know how long this parity will last between e-pack and what hobby shops are selling for. I don't believe you can buy the product anymore from distributors. As far as I understand, the distributors are sold out, which means that whatever's out there is out there. Okay, we have a ruby parallel here. This one is for the Carolina Hurricanes. We got Dougie Hamilton. This one's numbered 134 of 499. Lots of trade talk around Dougie Hamilton right now. He is definitely on one of the, I'd say the top of, I don't know if he's at the top, but near the top of the list as trade bait at trade deadlines. It's got a pretty big contract, so I think, we got a nice chunky card there. Let's leave that right to the end. It's got a pretty big contract. I think they would probably have to eat some of his contract, but I think it's totally possible. Same with Pedersen we talked about earlier. If he gets traded, I gotta think the Canucks would have to eat some of his contract. All right, looks like we have a bounty card, an Orem. It is, in fact, an Orem, a bounty card. So that is Roman Josi. The way that those work is you would go to the Upper Deck Bounty website, you would scratch the back, and there's a code you would enter, and if you get all of the Orem cards, you get some sort of a reward for that. The quickest people to do it get the best rewards. Those are long gone now, but there might still be a reward out there. But again, you have to enter all of the Orem cards. If you just enter one, you're not getting anything. So it's not worth it to just do the one code. All right, what do we have in behind Tyson Barrie? We got a That's another base. Okay, we've got an emerald. We have an emerald green. That's numbered out of 99. So 6 out of 99 of Connor Garland. 2 packs left here in our box of artifacts, plus the one on the table, which is the thick card there. Excited to see what that might be. The patch cards from the earlier versions of artifacts were much, much bigger than they are now. Hey, we got a base there, another base. And Maxwell William, that's an emerald, and it's a rookie. So we have a rookie out of 99, so 44 out of 99. We'll do another draw after this box. A pretty colorful looking card here. What do we have here? That looks like, is that Oilers or Islanders colors? It is Oilers. We've got a Threads of Time there of Taylor Hall. Cool design. Threads of Time from Taylor Hall. This is a game used jersey. So game used jersey. Nice hit there for the oil. Let's get that one sleeved up. It's funny, I think during the last break I asked, are you guys folks that when you have a horizontal card, do you sleeve them like I do? So that they're always, if I turn them clockwise, they're now going to be in the right position. I actually had a number of people reach out to me about their OCD obsessions like I have, that mine all have to be like that. Even if the card, like this card is, you can kind of turn it any way. I had another one, where did I have it? Oh, I'll show you one actually. This card, it's not the right way for me, but if you flip the back over, you can actually see that this is the right orientation according to how the card was printed, so it's supposed to be like this. That just seems wrong to me. Anyway, I digress. Okay, last pack here of artifacts, and we've got a really big, thick, chunky card in here. What did we get? Goes this way. And Alex Newhook. Oh, that's pretty sick looking patch on the left. It's a patch jersey. This one is 23 out of 99. We got a patch on the left, 3-color patch, and a jersey on the right hand card, and out of 99. Nice hit there for the Avs. And just get a sleeve there for that, and a giant one touch. Actually, here, I'll put that in one of these. There we go. Nice hit there for the Avs. All right, so before we get into this box here of Allure, all right, let's do another draw. This time we're going to do a Matvei Michkov prize pack. So all 3 cards will go to our winner here. This one is his draft day card. So we got a Michkov draft day card. That's a rookie card. We have a marquee rookie. This is his O-Pee-Chee marquee rookie. And then that card that's driving me crazy, I had to give it away. It's the wrong orientation. But we have this really cool, these are a really neat insert in Parker's Champions. So this one is a facsimile auto. That's not a real auto. It's a facsimile auto. And this one is the regular back card. There's three versions. There's a blank back. No, there's 4 versions. There's the gum back, the regular back, the blank back, and 1, 2, 3. No, there's only 3 versions. Anyway, just do the exclamation point join, and you'll be entered into a draw to win all 3 of these Michkov cards. Again, if you're not in the break tonight, that's cool. You can still participate. If you win, we'll send it to you at no charge. If you are enjoying the content here at Maritime Sports Cards, please do consider giving the video here a thumbs up, as well as subscribing to the channel. just while we're waiting here for our entries, I just want to again make mention that we have a card show coming up this coming Saturday, January 24th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It is here in Moncton, New Brunswick, where I'm based out of. It's at 84 Broadway Street, and it is free admission. 2 floors, lots of vendors, plenty of parking. Going to be a cold one today, or cold one for this show on Saturday, but the weather's clear. It's just going to be really cold. So hopefully I'll see some of you there. And if you are coming to the show, reach out to me and let me know, because I'll just bring your cards to the show rather than mail them to you. As well, if you got a kid, bring the kid by the table. I've got some Macklin Celebrini cards that I'm giving away to some kids at the show, obviously while supplies last, but I've got some Celebrini cards, and I'd like to give them first and foremost to the folks that are part of the breaks, or at least watching and joining in our community. So pop by the show and say hello. I'm on the upstairs floor. If you come up the stairs and turn immediately to your left, I'm the table on the left, and I'll have 3 tables there, and a little bit of everything. I think I got something for everyone, so do pop by. All right, give it 10 more seconds for entries there. Again, we're doing a draw for the Matvey Michkov prize pack here. All right, no more entries on that one. Our winner is Sniper Shooter 19. I'm not sure what your real name is there, Sniper Shooter. Are you in tonight's break? Yes or no? If you are, just let me know what your name is. If you are not in tonight's break, just send me a email at info@maritimesportscards.com, or hit me up on Facebook Messenger with your address, and I will get that out to you. Oh, you're Julian? All right, Sniper Shooter is Julian. I know Julian's in the break tonight. So we actually have a Julian watching. We have a young boy named Julian who watches the breaks, which is super awesome. I love his support. Cool little kid. Avid hockey collector. And we have a Julian, and you both have the same last initial. Your last name starts with the same initial. So when I first saw Julian buying spots, I thought, well, that's weird. Usually his dad buys spots. So that confused me at first, but we do have a Julian in the break here tonight. Congrats there to him on winning that card. All right, let's get a look at Allure. If you haven't seen this one yet, like I said, I'm really enjoying the product. There's some great looking inserts. Always like Allure. It is sticker autos, and you're not guaranteed an auto in a box. So typically you can get an auto, gold doubloons, or a 16-bit. However, you're not guaranteed any of those. The autos, I think, I can't remember the percent chance, but out of 2 boxes, you should get at least one. It is a product where you don't get as many packs, so you're going to get 8 packs and 8 cards, so there's 64 cards. Lots of inserts though, so if you like inserts, it's definitely the product for you. It's not super expensive. I think these were starting off at about $160 Canadian plus tax, so not terrible. And there's some big chases in here. Of course, we do have also a look at some of the newer rookies that were not in Series 1, so you can actually get Misa and Schaefer in here. You can get Dickinson as well. They are considered extended rookies, meaning they're a little bit shorter print. And then we've got a other run of rookies in here too. So we'll take our time here on the first couple just so that you can see the base. There's the base card. Not a bad design there. They are chromium card, a foil type card. They are similar to a platinum. So if you're into O-Pee-Chee Platinum, the cards are very similar in look and feel, just not as much silver on them. So there's the base cards. I will say the base cards look a little bit blurry. Like if you look at their faces, it's not as crisp this year as in previous years, and I don't know why that is. I actually have a Matthews card here that really, you can really see it. Like his face is kind of blurry. But those are on the base cards. The rest of them, like all the inserts, seem to be really good. So that's good news. All right, so here's our base cards. And then we have a rookie. So we've got Jack Williams. That's a rookie base card. The rookie base cards we do send out. they are considered a insert. Then we have a black rainbow here. That's Mason McTavish on a black rainbow. We have our first color flow. This one is Jimmy Snuggerud. So we have a yellow-green color flow, and they've gone back to putting the RC. He's a rookie, so we've got the rookie card on there, which is cool. They didn't do that during Bedard's year, or Celebrini's for that matter. I don't think so. No, they didn't. So there's our color flow, and in behind that, we have a Hitting Their Groove, Cole Perfetti. I'm just going to flip over the color flow there so you can see it says on the back yellow-green. And the color flows, there are 5 of them. They start with red, orange on the left side here, and then they go to orange, yellow, yellow, green, green, blue, blue, purple. And when you put them all together, the colors flow into each other. So these are a pretty cool insert. If you get what they call the rainbow, you get all 5 cards of your favorite player. Hitting Your Groove there, that is Cole Perfetti. That one is not numbered, but that is the blue parallel of the Hitting Their Groove. And then we have another base here on the back. So there's the composition of the Allure packs. We'll go a little bit quicker through the rest of them and just look at our inserts. So again, we got some base here. There's our rookie, Gabe Perreault. Base rookie. We have a Connor Hellebuck there, and that one is the red rainbow. We have a color flow there, Austin Matthews. And that one's going to be the orange yellow. And then we have another color flow. This one is a rookie. We've got Zeev Buum. And that one's the green blue. So they go in rarity as well, from left and to right. So the red orange is the most common, and the the blue purple is the most rare. So as you go from left to right in the color flow, they become more and more rare, and thus more valuable. Okay, we got some more base there. I did open 2 boxes of Allure for myself. I got a couple of nice hits. I didn't get any doubloons or 16-bit, so this is out of the same case. Hopefully we'll get something in our boxes here tonight. There we go. We got a Demidov. So we got a rookie Demidov there. That's the base rookie Demidov. That's what we're chasing, is him. Nice hit on that one. We got an Allure black rainbow. That's the Owen Tippett. We got Charlie McAvoy on the red-orange color flow. Flashy forwards of Connor Bedard. That is a cool-looking insert. I love the look of that insert. If you got Chicago, I am a Bedsy collector. Reach out. I might buy that from you. This is a nice card. I like that. That's the orange version of the flashy forwards. What else we got? We've got a base of Kaprizov and of Eriksson Ek. Let's get these sleeved up. Get our Demidov rookie. Okay, so I got a couple base here. Our rookie is Carter Mazur. And we have a rookie, Tristan Lennox, and on the back that should be the red rainbow. We have another flashy forwards, this one being Philip Forsberg, and our flashy forwards is just the regular flashy forwards. This is not a parallel, so that Bedard was a parallel color. And you'll see it a little bit here. The one on the right is the base flashy, and this is the orange parallel for the Bedsy. Then we've got a yellow-green of Matt Boldy on the color flow, and a couple of bases here. We should get some numbered cards. So we got 4 packs left. We should get at least one. I think there's 2 numbered cards in a box. All right, we have a Ethan Frank, a rookie card there, base rookie. We got a black rainbow of Parker Ford rookie. And we got a Sam Dickinson rookie. And in behind that, we've got a Hughes next. That's Levshunov. Of course, that's his rookie year as well. So there's a rookie card of Levshunov. We have some base. So as I said at the beginning of opening this box, I'm a big fan of the inserts in Allure. I think they're great looking inserts, like chromium, really attractive looking insert cards. And we have a rookie there of Rory Cairns. That should be our numbered card. We have a Matvey Michkov. That should be the orange slice. Oh, it's not numbered. It's just a regular one. We have a regular orange slice. But these are cool. The camera really doesn't do it justice. You get this in the right light and it just shimmers. Nice sparkle to it. But we got Michkov. We have a red-orange color flow, Kent Johnson. Oh, there we go. There we go. That one is the gold glitter bomb. That one's numbered 187 out of 199. Seth Jarvis on the gold glitter bomb. Cool cards. And then a couple base there. Let's get those sleeved up. So the gold glitter bomb, not to be confused with the golden treasures. So golden treasures are numbered 1 of 1. The glitter bombs are out of 199. Two packs left of our first box of Allure. We do have one more box of Allure to open as well. So we've got Fensor. Gotta admit, I've not heard him before. We've got Jake Neighbors on the red rainbow, Nathan McKinnon on the red-orange color flow, and we have a Rasmus Dahlin. That one should be numbered. It is. It is green quartz. That one's out of 99. So we have Rasmus Dahlin out of 99. One more pack here of our first box of Allure. We got a Celebrini base card. You know what? I'm going to throw that in. Whoever's got San Jose, I'll send that to you tonight. I'm going to put that in the pile with our regular cards. Yanni Neiman. We've got a black rainbow of Heiskanen, a red-orange color flow rookie of Zeev Buum. And there's an auto. So we got a Jack Finley auto. That is the red rainbow auto. Jack Finley for Tampa Bay. As I said earlier, they are sticker autos in Allure, which, by the way, serves a purpose. I know we've talked about this before on our channel, but when you have hard signed autos, number one, the product is usually more expensive. Black Diamond being the exception to that. Those are sticker autos, and that is a hefty price tag on a box. But sticker auto products are typically a little bit more economical, so it allows more people to have access to getting an auto card and not having to pay a premium for a box. And the other side to that is they can actually get some of the players that are maybe difficult to get to in terms of timing for when the print runs are. They can send them the sticker sheets, get the cards printed, and then put the stickers on after. So it allows them to get the cards to us faster with an auto for some of the players. So there are some reasons why Upper Deck does sticker autos. And they make sense when you really think about it. All right, let's just jump right into our second box here of Allure. I don't know if you've seen, I saw an Obi card the other day. I was watching a stream, and the auto was just a little tiny scribble. Like, it didn't even look like Obi's auto. He's getting lazy. It was really sad looking. Hopefully that's not what he's doing from now on. Okay, second box here of Allure. So we have a Gabe Perreault base rookie. We got a black rainbow of Vazzy. We got a Hitting Their Groove, and it's an Ivan Demidov. Nice hit there for our Canadians. That is the orange parallel as well. So not only did we hit a nice insert, it is a parallel of the insert. And how can you say that that is not just a gorgeous looking card? Like, forget that it's Demidov for a minute. That's a really cool looking insert. Like, I'm going to collect that of my favorite players. I will collect this insert for sure. All right, we have a, should be a green, this is a green-blue color flow. They're not as pronounced this year. The color flows are a little bit more subtle. So it's hard to tell on some of them. We got a Michkov there on the base and a Morgan Riley base. I'm digging the look of that hitting their groove insert. I like the flashy forwards. Those are nice too this year. There we go. Another Demidov rookie. Demidov doubling up on the base rookies here tonight. And we have a red rainbow there, Jacob Slavin. We got a color flow. This is the orange yellow Jack Hughes. There's a flashy forwards of Tage Thompson. Like, look at that card. That's cool. That's the blue parallel of the flashy forwards. Man, they're nice inserts. Two Demidov base rookies. Still got one box of Stature here tonight. Rookie there, Ethan Frank. Black Rainbow, Anders Lee. We got a Matt Boldy on a red-orange color flow. Hughes next there, Lecker Mackey. And some base. Do have one more draw to do here tonight as well. We got a rookie there, Carter Mazur. We got a red rainbow. That is a rookie red rainbow of Robertson. Matthews on the red-orange color flow. We have a yellow-green color flow, Hellebuck, and some base. This is a product where you're almost hoping you don't get the auto in favor of the 16-bit or the gold doubloons, because they're much more rare of an insert, and quite frankly, they're really cool inserts. So if you're not into sticker autos, you'd be chasing the hit of the 16-bit or the doubloons. So we got Cairns there on the rookie. We got a Ryan Leonard black rainbow rookie. Another rookie there. We got Easton Cowan. So Easton Cowan is one of those short print rookies I talked about. So there's a bunch of the rookies like Leonard and Cairns and the other ones we've been hitting here tonight. These ones are what they're considering a short print. There's not as many of these cards in the set. So Easton Cowan is one of those names, along with Misa Dickinson and who's the other one I said earlier? It'll come to me. We got a hitting their groove there, Wyatt Johnson, and some base there. A rookie there, Fensor. And we've got a Sidney Crosby, nice, on the orange slice. Anytime we can hit a Sid, we'll take that one. Got a flashy forwards of the Robert Thomas, so there's the orange slice there on the back. Flashy forwards, Robert Thomas. And a Slavkovsky on the gold glitter bomb. That will be numbered out of 199. We have 7 out of 199. Montreal getting some sweet hits out of Allure here tonight. Doubling up on the rookie base cards of Demidov, hitting the Demidov in their groove, and now a gold glitter bomb of Slavkovsky. Let's put that one up there. Schaefer, yes, thank you, Rock. That was the other guy. And Trevor, thank you. So we got Cowan, Schaefer, Dickinson, and Misa are the 4 rookies that are short printed in this product. Okay, we got another Yenny Neiman, black rookie rainbow there of Kemmel. We have a Barkov, a red-orange color flow. Oh, no way! Wow! So we got the Hughes next, Ivan Demidov, and this is the orange spectrum numbered parallel, 76 of 299. Huge hit there for Montreal. Just cleaning up with Allure tonight. That's what, 4 or 5 big hits for Montreal out of Allure. 4 Demidov cards. Are you kidding me? And that's a sweet looking parallel of the Hughes next. So there's the base Hughes next. And then that's the parallel that we're looking at. That one is the orange spectrum. Beauty hit there. Going out to Montreal. last pack of Allure. Oh, wait. So, yeah, it was just based on those last 2 cards. Last pack of Allure here. And then we're going to jump into Stature. So we got Rinzel on the base rookie. We have a black rainbow of Jarvis. Red-orange color flow of Lucas Raymond. And we got an auto. It is a rookie auto of Tristan Lennox. So we have rookie auto Tristan Lennox. That one is not numbered. Should be a base. Yeah, it is a base red rainbow. So we got 2 autos. That's not bad at all, considering you are not guaranteed an auto in a box. I've seen some boxes that did not have any autos, although you should get an auto per box. It does not always work out that way. Just like I opened up some of those holiday hanger boxes for 25-26 holiday hangers, and it says on it, you know, the average is 1 young gun per box. I had some boxes that had 2 young guns, and I had some that had none. That can happen with Allure as well. There's no guarantee of a hit. What a haul out of Allure. I'm quite happy with that. Really like the look of the product. I mean, look at these. They're gorgeous looking inserts. You know, relatively low price on a box at about 160 Canadian. And we made out well. We got our 2 autos and a wad of Montreal Canadiens cards. There they are. We've got the 2 Demidov rookies. We got the Demidov Hughes next, numbered parallel. We got the Slavkovsky gold glitter bomb, and then the Hitting Their Groove orange parallel, pardon me. Or is that blue? Blue. Orange. It is orange. Orange parallel of Hitting Their Groove of Demidov. So we got some nice Demidov rookie inserts. We will take those. All right, so before we get into Stature, we've got a draw to do. And this one is going to be for a Will Smith prize pack. So we got a Beehive of Will Smith. That is his rookie year. So we have a rookie Beehive. We have his draft day. And we have his marquee rookie. So we have a Will Smith giveaway here. Just do !join to be entered into the draw on that one. No purchase necessary. Just got to be watching here live on YouTube. Again, if you are enjoying tonight's content, please do consider giving the video a thumbs up, as well as subscribing to the channel. While you guys are entering, I'm just going to talk about next week's break. This one's insane. I don't know what I'm thinking, but we've got 7 boxes next week. We've got O-Pee-Chee. That's the O-Pee-Chee paper. Brand new product releasing on Wednesday, so we're going to break that on Thursday. It is the 25-26 version, so that's where we should expect to see Demidov rookie cards coming out of that product. We're going to have another box of 24-25 Stature. That's the dual rookie year, 23-24 and 24-25. So we've got Bedard rookie potential in addition to Celebrini, and those are the 2 big names out of that product. We're going to do a whole lot of chasing Celebrini. We've got 24-25 Skybox Metal Universe. That's again a rookie year product for him. There are some big banger inserts in Skybox. We've got Ice 24-25, again, Celebrini rookie year, chasing after his Ice Premieres or other inserts of Celebrini. Then we've got Series 1, Series 2, that's a Celebrini Young Guns. Then we have Extended. Extended is where the canvas version of Celebrini can be found, as well as those 8 hard signed cards of Ovechkin from breaking Gretzky's record are inserted into random boxes of Extended. And then, of course, 1 box of 25-26 Series 1 to round us out. That's the Demidov Young Gun rookie year. So 7 boxes at an absolutely unbeatable price of $50 a spot. If you're buying 3 or more, that's $45 a spot. Guarantee you do not find cheaper breaks anywhere else in Canada. Outstanding. I said 7 boxes for what the price is there. Hopefully we'll see you at one of those. I suspect that one will sell out quickly. It is live on our website now, so if you're interested in a spot, jump in early. Okay, we'll give this just another maybe 5 seconds or so for entries. If you're looking to get in on our draw here for the Will Smith prize pack, go ahead and do !join in chat. That'll get you entered into the draw. All right, no more entries. winner, Mo, doubling down on the win here tonight. Congrats, Mo, winning the Will Smith prize pack. And Mo, I think you said you were coming to the card show, right? If you are, I'll just bring your cards there if that's all right, so I don't mail them to you. And again, if anybody else is watching here live tonight and you're in tonight's break and you plan on attending the card show this coming Saturday in Moncton, shoot me a message on Facebook or send me an email or something. I will bring your cards with me rather than mailing them to you. All right, last box here tonight, folks. We got 24-25 Stature. Of course, like I said earlier, this is a dual rookie year, so we can expect to see some 23-24 cards as well as 24-25 cards. And there's some update cards, so there are actually potentially some cards from previous years. I've seen them as far back as 21-22. This is a premium product. We get 1 pack per box and 5 cards per pack. I'm not sure what these are going for now, but they were in and around that $300 mark for a long time. I think they're probably much more now. I'm not sure if you can still get these. I would assume there's some hobby shops that would still have some, but I'm not sure you get them at that price anymore, especially with the way Celebrini has taken off. Now, since this is what we call a premium pack and there are only 5 cards per pack, I do send the base cards from our premium products to you. So you will get the base cards out of premium or Stature here tonight. All right, good luck, everyone. Final box here tonight. I'm just going to put a decoy on the top there so we can slow roll some of these cards. We'll start with our top card here, which should be a base card. Having trouble getting it to separate from the card underneath. There we go. All right, so from the design here, this is a 324 card. And we have a base of Wyatt Johnson. So this pattern here on the side, this is the 2324. So you can see there it says 2324 Stature on the bottom. The design, the pattern here, that's the 2324 pattern. So that's a base card, but we will send out the Stature base cards here from tonight's break to you, everybody. We have another 2324 card. This one is a legend. Yvonne Cornwallier. This one is numbered out of 1,199. So this number is 792. My goodness, Montreal having a break here tonight. Absolutely smashing tonight, Montreal. It's not usually this lopsided for one team, but here we have it. Let's take down, we'll put him up there. I'll put the gold glitter bomb off to the side. And on to our next card. I can already see it's a green card, so we have an emerald. This one also a 23-24 product. And there's our autograph, a rookie auto of Will Cooley going out to the New York Rangers. That one is numbered 10 out of 199. Congrats to whoever has New York. Nice hit there on the rookie auto. So the Habs aren't getting them all. New York scoring on that one. All right, and behind that we have... Oh, is this an update? This must be an update. And it is definitely short printed. Did we get a second auto? It is a rookie, and it is a second auto there. We have Cole Koepke, numbered 8 out of 35. Nice super short print there. 2 auto box. A rare 2 auto box. And the reason why we ended up with 2 autos is this is an update card. If we look on the back here, you're going to see this is from 22-23. What is an update card? An update card is when the player, in this case Cole, didn't get the stickers back to Upper Deck in time for the 22-23 product. So Upper Deck puts them into the next year's product, which was not 23-24. They didn't do Stature. They waited till 24-25 to do Stature. So we end up with this card from 2022-23 hitting our 24-25 box, if that all makes sense. But we end up with 2 autos in a box. All right, what do we have next here? Should have 2 cards left. Another 23-24 card. This one is the gold parallel. And another Yvonne Cornway. When we hit the gold, this one out of 50, 17 out of 50. What are the odds of that? Man, Montreal having a night. Hit the long print on the 11.99. That's the one that is the highest numbered cards. Down to the 50. So there's a 50, there's a 20, is there a 35 this year? I know there's a 25, and then you can get the one-on-ones. There's a 10 as well. 17 out of 50 going out to Montreal. Montreal doubling up on the Cornway hit. Well, I guess we got to put them side by side. One more card here left in our last box of Stature. This one is... Hey, a 24-25 product. This one is a red parallel. I thought that was Montreal again. This is a Tage Thompson, numbered 169 out of 249. So we have a Tage Thompson card. All right. So, some nice hits there tonight, especially Montreal, but some nice hits overall. Definitely an enjoyable rip. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Like I said, if you are enjoying the content here, please do consider giving the video a thumbs up as well as subscribing to the channel. We do break every single Thursday, with the exception of when I might be on vacation, and usually we just do it a day before or after or something along those lines. I will leave you with what we are doing next week. So, as I said before earlier, next week we have an incredible 7-box break. We got O-Pee-Chee paper. That's coming out on Wednesday. Brand new product. So that's a 25-26 product. We got Stature, 24-25. We got 1 box of Skybox Metal Universe. Also 24-25, 24-25 Ice. All these 24-25s are Celebrini rookie years. We've got the Series 2 chasing his Young Gun, and then his Canvas Young Gun in Extended, hoping for that one, or even better, the Ovi autographed cards. Then we have 25-26 Series 1 chasing Demidov Young Gun, and a show coming up on Saturday. Lots to think about. This one is live here on the website. Do go ahead and get your spots purchased. If you have any questions about breaks, do reach out to me on Facebook. Hit me up on Messenger, or if you're at the show, like I said, drop by, say hi. I'd happy to talk to you. It does get a little bit busy at the show, so if I can't spend as much time with you as you might like, I do apologize, but it can get a little hairy there. Definitely, it's a little slower closer to 1 o'clock, so if you're looking to just have a chat, maybe closer to the end would be better, but I'm always happy to say hello to anyone that supports us here at Maritime Sports Cards. Thank you, everyone, for an awesome break here tonight. You guys are an amazing community, and can't wait till next week's break. See you then.
Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick David, Speed Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a 1-on-1 hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Whoa, crack packs, drop facts. Whoa, no fakes, all stacks. Whoa, from the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. crack, that's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a 101 hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks.